Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Factorio, the learning experience. And with me, you will see I need to learn. And if you have any comments, recommendations on how to progress on certain aspect, feel free to put a comment there. I'll read it and I will see if I can adapt to my playstyle. Okay, what have we done the last time? As you've seen, we went to explore the map. We did discover a few biters who were close by the pollution cloud, and we were able to clear them out. While we were doing that in the southeast portion, our good friend the biters to the northeast around here decided to come and render us a little visit. So therefore we came back to say, hello friend, and you need to go. And we ensure that he were well taken care of that. And then we went back out and we cleared it. And a couple there outside that. That's what was accomplished. Now, I would love to say that I would do a blueprint from the embryo base, but we're not ready yet because we're still doing some research for the robot, and also we need to do some research for the circuit because I would like to restrict some of the chests for the bell, the inserters, and others, just to making sure that I'm doing exactly how that embryo base needs to progress. I.e., do I need to have 50 red at the start and 50 blue inserters, maybe, and have no yellow inserters? Makes no sense. So because I need a lot of yellow for a starter. So I would like to restrict, like I said, do the red when you got 25 yellow into the box, because also I need to support the science. Something like that I'm going to look at to do the blueprint for the embryo, not before that. Also now what we need to accomplish for this is, while we were in explorations, we determined that the smelting area, it's a good place to be around here because we got the copper, we got the ore, and extra ore for the steel, etc., etc. But the downside is the coal. Coal has to come from here, coming all the way down and down. So that's what we're looking for. Okay, let's remove the pollutions. So what we want to accomplish on this today, it's to do two different sets of electrical mining, i.e. one with the bell, straight bell, and having the electrical pole on both sides. And the next step will be to have the electrical pole inside with underground. And also we want to establish the stone furnace for the smelting, and for the stone, I mean not the stone, but for the copper and iron. And then also we'll be looking at three different methods to do your steel smelting. Yeah. Okay, but before going, where am I? Okay. Let's have a blueprint of this guy first. It's not perfect, but will give us a quick start. We go smelting with the stone furnace with a yellow bell, and we said 48, so we'll put 48. Stone furnace smelting 48. 8. We create, and we'll put that in our book. Okay. Oh yeah, let's take. Whoopsie. Okay, so like this, you can repopulate it. Also, we notice that we have a mistake in our robot. We forget to put green circuit over here. Okay, now, well, too far? Okay, too far. Let's get the car. Let's go to the copper blade patch. A copper ore patch, sorry. I'll stop. One, two, three. One, two, three. Actually, yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. Right, we got 30 electrical mining drill. Good. You should have, but that's fine. So we say yellow bell 30. Electric mining drills 30. Boom. Create. Oopsie. Okay, what did I do? Uh-oh. Really? Let's bring the book here. Okay, so we need to put that there. We got this. Actually, you go there. You go there. Now, what we need to look at, we are going to remove the electrical pole. We are going to remove the bell. Okay. Now, it's nice to have the electrical pole on both sides when you have a big patch. But then when the patches start to get not too big, you want to maximize the mining in order to get like mining to mining, not to have a gap between it. So what we can do is to get the electrical pole inside. So therefore, you will need to just get, oopsie, the underground in. In and out. 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 And then you got right? Yes, sir. miss something? Yeah, good. Now we can get next series. Up, 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 up. That sounds good. I didn't make any mistake. No. So we go underground over here. Then we set 30. Why 30? 30 because with a yellow bell, in order to fill up a full yellow bell, you need 30 electrical manual drill. If you go to a red bell, you'll need 45. If you go to a blue bell, you need 60. That's something to remember. Click. Look. My name. Drill 30. Good. So create blueprint, and we'll put that into our book. Now let's see. Actually, I don't want to use this one. I want to use the pole on both sides for now, because it takes a lot of material with the underground. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Well, not quite 6, but you get the juice. You don't need there. You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. I got the bell. Actually, I can get a couple more minor over here. Over there, no. And you don't need to be there. No bell there. You don't need to be there. Did I make a mistake? No. Oh, did I? Okay. I think this one, it's too far. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. So now we got the blueprint for that. Now we want to get the blueprint for you guys. One. So we need to fix this. Why? Because we indicated that we were going to get the call from the north. Okay, why did I left a space there? Because technically if I have another smelting array there would be a belt like this one, right? Therefore this guy will be right there. I mean, this guy will fit there and there. Yeah, okay. But also, I'll show you something. So this is the smelting that need to be corrected. Right? Save blueprint. As you see, boom, it works just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then between the different resource, I'd like to have 1, 2, 3, 4 space apart, just in case I need to bring a bell for a certain reason or to get my car going by quickly. 1, 2, and 3. So that's going to be the iron. Boom. This is fixed. Okay. Now we're doing the smelting for steel. In the past, I used to do so 1, 2, 3, 4. In the past, I used to have this array, and I was doing that was giving me the iron plate, and I was putting that the other one like here, and bringing the coal over here to support this, right? So 1 for 1, and having 5 of those will be supporting a full yellow bell. But as you see, it takes a lot of space, and therefore the steel will come way out there. But do I care? Do I need steel right away? Probably not. Or another way, and this is the way we are going to do this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's cut it. Right? This will make me the iron plate that I require. Let's switch. Then let's do. Oh, so, whoop. By putting those inserted there, I just put my cursor on top. I select R. I do the same thing with this one. What that does, as you see, the output has changed direction. What that will do with this bell coming in, as you see, the top of the underground is blocked, so therefore he is not going to take anything from the top of this bell, but only from the bottom. And we know the bottom is the coal. Actually, this needs to be there. Oop. I like to work with this, right? So here, same thing. It will not take anything on the bottom of this bell because the underground is blocked. It will take only from the inside, and the inside again, it's coal. So what we can do, right? Actually, I can do like this. So now the iron plate is coming there, the coal is coming there, and I'll be supporting everything there. So therefore, we need to put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So I got iron plate and coal over here. Supporting that will be steel. And as you will see, it takes only 2 extra bells to do this. But the problem is with that, when I will do 5 of them, it will not be fully support a yellow bell. It will be only half of a yellow bell supporting. But later on, when you change the stone furnace to steel furnace, then at that point you will have a full yellow bell. Okay, that's the way we are going to tackle this series with this one.
Okay guys, let's try to give you some better informations and more accurate uh, based on the input those furnaces are required and also the output. So based on the Factorio cheat sheet that I found on the internet, I think it might came from the Factorio wiki, I'm not quite certain. Uh, but here it is. If we look on the left side, you will see uh, the stone furnace. In order to, if I have a full bell of ore or iron plate, I will need 48 stone furnaces to fully take everything on that bell, right? But then if I go up to the red belt, I will need 96 of them. So in order to minimize the footprint of the smelting, then at that point you change your stone furnace to the steel furnace, which now with the red belt you will have the same amount of the stone furnace, right? But if you just go with the steel furnace with the yellow belt, then you will need half of that. And this is why when I was talking with the steel, right, I said I'm using only 24 belt with the stone furnace, which only going to be uh, only half of what I need to, and I will need to upgrade to the steel furnace. Right, that's the input. And then of course if you go to the blue one, then you will need to upgrade more. As for the output, in order to get a full yellow bell with the stone furnaces, I will need 48 of them. But again, if we use the steel furnaces, then I just reduce the amount by half, only 24. So as for the steel output, right, I am using only 24, right? So walk back the jackstick. If we look at the graph here, it said in order to get a full yellow bell, I need 240 stone furnaces, which means it's 48 furnaces times 5. This is why I am doing 5 array, right? But in order to get that 240, I should use the method 3, i.e. the furnaces of taking the iron ore, making iron plate, are supplying the other furnaces who's taking the iron plate to make steel. But this is not what we are doing right now. We are just using 24, so I'm just going to get those 24 iron ore will be putting out 24 iron plate, which is going to support the other 24 stone furnaces, which only be in 5 times, right? 5 arrays. That means only half of yellow bell I will have. This is why it's important to upgrade to the steel furnaces in order to get the full potential of those arrays that I'm making up in order to get a full yellow bell, right? And this is why I will not be required at that point to get the red belt, because it will make no sense to bring red belt because I will not have enough furnaces to support a red belt. So that's something to bear in mind. Yeah, that's it for that. Now let's carry on.
But there's a third way to do the business, right? And it is like you are supporting yourself, i.e., this you will have the iron ore and the coal coming as normal, right? You will get, so the iron plate will be supporting this, and you will be getting out the steel, right? So you got now the steel coming on this belt, but now, as you see, this guy have no coal to be fueled, so you will need to bring a coal belt to support him. Therefore, you'll need uh, long-ended inserters to fuel him. But now, when you go on the other side, right, this one also will get iron ore and coal on, right, supporting those one. It will be giving you the iron plate, and you will need to put, oh, see, you need to put the steel on the belt, but this is coal on both sides, so therefore you will need to get long entered over there, but you need the coal, therefore you get the coal. So in order to be quick, you have put all your stone furnace there, then you go click, 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 you're done. Then you reverse, click, click, and you're done. And then when you go for the long-ended, you go click, 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 and you are done. But of course, we are going to get the bots to help us do that. If we don't have the bots, then we got the nanobots to do the job. So this is how you can do the array. So by having this way, and you go all the way, whatever same as there, right? Then you will be able to support 5 of them, a full yellow belt, right? But the problem will be, it's to try to establish how you're going to support the coal, right? Because you need to continue, and then wait, that make no sense. Yes, that does make sense, right? So, but this one cannot continue. This one need to turn because you need to support. So therefore, you're gonna need something like that, and so it's, you're just gonna need to look at how to manage this one, right? But for now, this is what we are going to do. So and we say stone furnace. No, we said steel. Still stone furnace. And we said 24. Steel smelting 24. Right? We create, and we'll put that in our book. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of the reasons we're a bit far away is because, as you remember, we'll need to bring this guy here also to support this later on. And probably, yeah. So now we also need to do you guys, right? Same as we did above. So we go with the bell. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then I can get a couple of you. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? I don't need you there. I do need you. I do need you. So we are good. So now because we got 6 and we got 5 and 4, we need 9. So what you need a balancer, and I am not a smart cookie to make good balancer. So there's a guy who can't remember his name. It's a Rehnquist guy who did those balancers. So thumbs up to him. He did a great job. So now we need to get 6 to 9. If you look at the 6 to 9 balancer, the inserter or the underground are far apart. A yellow underground will not reach, or red underground will not reach. So therefore, this balancer does not work for us. Right? So, can we got yellow balancer? He got a 6 to 8. Is a 6 to 8? Well, 6 to 8 does not work. We need 9. So we need 9. 8 to 8 does not work. So this balancer yellow does not work. So what we can do is to get, instead of 6, 3 to 5. Right? And only one belt will not be used. So the inserter 1, 2, 3, 4 will work just fine. So we'll say, 3 to 5. Excuse me, thank you. So 1, 2, 3. So let's go 3 to 5, 3 to 5. So we'll do 2 of those. Then we go back to the balancer for the guy who did it. As you see, he did a good job. So we can downgrade all the bell for what we need, or to upgrade for the bell for what we need. So we'll downgrade to yellow. One, 2, and 3. One, 2, and 3. So something around that line. I can do that offline. Actually, I can do it. Continue, right? Oopsie. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One, 2, 3, and 4. Right, so we got something around that line. Now, the main goal is we need a bus. So a bus is to have all the material or the resources necessaries for the base, for the starter base, to get what it needs to grow it up. So tell me a quick story. I started to play Factorio a long time ago. I think it was Factorio 15 or Factorio 16. I can't really remember. And because I stumbled on one guy on YouTube who was playing that, I cannot remember his name, and he's not playing the game anymore. But that's fine. But then I also want to know a bit more of that game, so I stumbled on Catherine of Sky, who were doing a Belle Diva series at that point. And both of them were kind of encouraging to do a bus. You know, a bus was, as I just mentioned, what you need. So you got everything on the bell that you were needed. Like they had four iron correction, four copper plate. Then they had it separated by two spaces. Then you got iron plate. Then two spaces. Then you got two green, a red, a blue circuit. It might not be that, but that's fine. And then you got two space, and then a series of stone, bricks, coal, steel, whatever you want to put on the bus. So you got everything at you end to do your job. Right? So here's the copper. Right? And then we going to have the green circuit around there, and Bob is your uncle. So this is the bus, and I like to have this to get everything on both sides. So like this, you shorten the length of the bus. I remember I used to put everything on one side, but therefore 15 miles later, this is where my satellite factory were. But now, by doing on both sides, I reduce the length by, I don't know, 5 miles. Right? It's just number that I'm putting there, right? Right. So that's what it is important to establish a bus to get at. Some people will bring copper and iron, and then they will support the factory they need to build, and then they will get what they had in that belt there and push. So it will be kind of a spaghetti. It's all mixed up together. They will have to try to figure out ways to, with underground, etc., to make it work for them. Kudo to them. I enjoy watching them when they're doing that, but this is not my style. I cannot work that way. I am not an OCD person, but I like when everything is in order, straight, and not cumbersome. Nonetheless, I will not say I will not do any spaghetti, because definitely some aspect it might happen. So don't hold that against me because I said, oh, I don't want to do spaghetti. Well, I will sometime. But in general, I'll try to have a base well established. Okay, so now, what have we done so? Oh, so we did establish the electrical mining drill blueprint. We had the blueprint for. Oh yeah, that's something else I want to show you. As you see now, the coal coming from the north, but you said, well, if the coal's coming from the south, it ain't going to work. I will have to delete all that. My blueprint does not work. Actually, it does. If you have your blueprint in your hand and you press J, like golf, you see, it flip. So you can now stamp them the way you want it. Cool, eh? So something in mind, but be careful with the J button, because if you have how you call it, chemical plant, or or or, or other stuff for the orb, it will not work. So you will have to delete all of those, then reverse your blueprint, put it there, and then put manually all of those chemical plant and other little all factory that you require. Oh, and also if you have the station for your train, that will not work. And all the other rail signal stuff like that, it ain't going to work. So you will have to remove it, do the flip, and put manually what you require. Okay? Okay, so yeah, we did that. Whoops. And what else did we did? And we did the steel, and we covered 3 different methods to do steel smelting. It's up to you to do what you require. And that's it, guys, right? Yes. And I have my little story about my how do I start playing this game. Okay, so now let's go back to the base before we quit and get those robot stuff working. And we've been playing for 38 minutes. That's not bad. Yeah, I really recommend that you find those balancer. It will work great for you to do many stuff. Shift right, shift left, good. Now I need to get you. I don't have the robot yet, right? No, I don't. I have enough of those, and I have enough of those. Okay. So this will not go there. This will go somewhere there. And you need, so this need to cover the chest over here. It does. But also I need one here to cover the chest over here and the chest over there. I know, guys, I was supposed to quit, but I need to ensure this is done. So, and you see the yellow, the orange square. This is where the construction bots and the logistic bots require to get all those chests within it in order to be able to get the stuff. If they're outside in the green area, they will not be able to get the material in the passive red chest that require. They will. The green area is the construction area that include the arrange area to build stuff. Like on the top, on the northwest corner, where I have some smelting ghost stuff there. If I got those material within the passive red chest, they will pick it up if it's in the orange square, and then they are going to construct that there. That's something to be aware of that. So now I need to ensure this, put it there, and put it there. Click, click, whoop, not click, click, but click, click. The real one, not just a ghost. Okay, so we got the ghost done. And you guys go there. What? You guys go there. Okay, so we did that. So this is one part done. Awesome. Well, we will quit here. I would have loved to have the construction but being completed too, but no. Okay, so next time we'll come back and we'll do the green chips or the whatever it's called. Okay, in the meantime, fly safe or drive safe, and we shall see you out there. Ciao for now.